Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp as we head into a big night of NBA action here on a Wednesday evening. It's time for me to release my NBA picks of the day once again. Went 2-0 last night pretty easily after a couple of great cashes, and I'm back once again to give you some more picks here tonight. Starting off with one of the earlier contests between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics come in as a 3.5 point favorite in this one. 5.5 if you're looking at a pinnacle. However, the total is where I'm a little more focused on here tonight at 200 points and 200 and a hook as well if you're just depending on the book you're looking at. Now, the Boston Celtics have just been absolutely scrapping and clawing, trying to make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Not sure why they're doing that, as they really set up to have a lot of good first-round picks here, including their own. But they really want to make a statement here that they can make the playoffs and go into free agency as at least a slightly attractive offer, with Isaiah Thomas probably coming back as well, and Jared Sullinger hopefully coming back healthy for this team. A little bit of a rebuild, but I think that they could do it here. And against a team like the Miami Heat, it's going to be a struggle, I think, to cover these odds. But at 200.5, I think the actual play that we need to look at is the over tonight at just 200.5. The Celtics have been scoring in bunches here recently, as have the Heat, and both teams have been cashing the over with quite regularity here recently, especially the Celtics, who have been slightly undervalued in their NBA odds just a couple of times here over their winning streak here. So I think that we'll see enough points to cover the over here on this one. Add that to your first play here tonight for your NBA picks of the day. Final one I have for you tonight happens to be one of the final games as well, and it's the Sacramento Kings heading into the desert to play the Suns tonight. And the Suns come in as an 8-point favorite in this one, total of 210.5 points. And one of the big reasons why Kings are such big underdogs in this one is they're coming off a back-to-back game last night in Sacramento. They barely squeezed out a victory against the Philadelphia 76ers, a team that beat them just a little over a week ago pretty easily. Pretty embarrassing loss for the Kings, so they avenged that last night barely. However, coming off the heels of a back-to-back and coming off the way they've been scoring and giving up points recently, I think the over once again has a hell of a lot of value here at 210 points. These two teams, two of the fastest-paced teams in the entire NBA. The Suns being the second fastest-paced team in the NBA. And also, the Suns and Kings, both defensive efficiency this season has been absolutely horrendous. And I think that between the two of them, especially with the Kings tired, I think 210.5 points is just a bit too low for these two clubs. So add over 210.5 between the Kings and the Suns tonight. Add that to over 200.5 between the Heat and the Celtics. Best of luck to you on those two. Make sure you check out some of my other picks today. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.